You say his options are narrowing. His votes are reducing by the day. Let's reduce that to the numbers and the constituencies. Ruto has lost Mount Kenya. It's the biggest loss he has.
What percentage of his vote? Contribution?
It was 47% of his
53.
It was 47% of his
53% of his
whichever
votes.
it was. I know 47, you know 53 is not quite a big difference. We are there. A big chunk, almost half. Let's use the word half. He has lost Mount Kenya votes. He will need to replace that. The next threat to William Ruto is the Gen Z vote. So let's address each of those. Number one, the Mount Kenya votes. He will need to get a constituency that will wipe out the Mount Kenya loss. That he will not get from Raila Odinga, who and other people. And I've been saying this thing. There's a potentially dangerous constituency that will help Ruto deal with the Mount Kenya loss. And that is a Muslim vote. It's a dangerous constituency. All he may need to do is to get a running mate from there. And you people are done.
What you mean is the northeastern vote?
Pardon?
You mean
Muslim
Muslim is much larger than
includes northeastern and the larger Muslim community. Let me finish.
Okay, sorry, I thought you had finished.
Mine is to open your eyes, even if you don't pay me. So that one, once you get the Muslim vote with a promise for future, you have wiped out the loss of Mount Kenya. Is the icing on the cake. Now let's deal with the Gen Z. How will Ruto deal with Gen Z? Is to mobilize Gen Z. He will direct his resources at Gen Z. That constituency. To create apathy, to have the Mwaka Samuels, and all manner of, to make sure the potency of that constituency is not as lethal as it will be. And to hamper the mobilization targeting them. Because mobilization is very important. They are self-mobilizing, but the moment you get into voting, people can meet to demonstrate about the finance bill and other things. But the moment something is now at stake, like the presidency, you don't expect 100 of them to remain the 100 they were. Some retreat into tribe. Where is my tribe voting? This is not for effect. It's real. And the infiltration of that group reduces the power, the potency, and the numbers. So that's what Ruto will be going at.
Okay.
If he gets very serious people like City Muga. So this morning, I've helped the opposition know why.
At this rate,
they have now known why it's not easy.
Someone will think I've engaged the prof to campaign for me. Will is there something you wanted to say?
What I want to say is this.
Yes.
You know, at the end of the day, look at it this way, Prof. William Ruto will try. When you say that he uses the Muslim vote, in fact, that is a double-edged sword. Number one, that Muslim vote that you're trying to create, it cuts beyond, goes even into tribes. They are Luo Muslims. Yeah, they are Gen Z Muslims who rejected Ruto. Doesn't mean that because it's now chosen. You see, again, legacy politics. That people, you want to perpetuate that people will vote for somebody because we identify with him based on religion or on tribe. And that is what I'm saying, that the young people are rejecting. They are creating their own new identity.
There's a new tribe.
There's a new tribe they are creating. How its political potency, we will answer that question on voting day. But also just imagine, in fact, I wish William Ruto does what Prof is advising him to do. Because then he'll be trying to create an identity, a religious identity as the basis of the campaign. You know, there's a response to every action. There must be a reaction.
There is, Willis, but waiting for the
vote to come
in this
thing. No, helped Raila in the past.
I'm telling you, but
you are once a campaign manager of Raila.
I have. You know, I never want to discuss I never like discussing my former boss. Yeah. I never like discussing my former boss.
It is a wise position to have.
Yes, I don't discuss my former boss because he gave me an opportunity to also learn these things. And I'm just building on what I learned.
But you learned that the Muslim really supported him.
They supported him, that's a fact. But I also understand how William Ruto because by the time you say William Ruto is trying to now create a Muslim voting bloc, it tells you how his options are narrowing.
Yeah.
No,
That is not, no, it is not,
expanding.
no, they are narrowing.
They're expanding.
He had a working, if you had a working, if the machine was working, that now you are trying to change the spanners to come with something new
Yeah.
that has not been tested. It tells you you're running out of options, and even that one will fail. But I conclude by saying, I'm telling you guys, stop analyzing politics based on past election trends. What the young people have posed to us, there's been no election since June 25th. The mistake we keep making is analyzing them using voting trends of the past. This was a reset. We've not had an election since then. Why don't we wait and see? That challenge they posed to the nation, the potency of that vote, we can only see it once it is tested now. They showed us. Just allow me to finish. It will not be. That is your wish, but it will not be.
No, it's not
What
my
I'm
wish.
simply telling you is this. They've shown us that they can do things with so much impact than what legacy politicians have been able to do. And I started by saying, we witnessed demonstrations in this country in numbers, in impact, that have never been witnessed before in the history of the earth. When they were being organized by legacy politicians, these people delivered. They delivered far much better than the legacy politicians. They shook that system of legacy politics. Why don't you have the patience to allow them an opportunity to appear at the ballot and show you if they meant business or they are still the same the way they were?
Okay.
Because otherwise,
that is
no. It's okay. You can dismiss.
fatal.
No.
That's fatal.
It can dismiss. You can dismiss them.
I'm saying it's fatal. If,
No.
If you really want, just a moment. If you really want change for this country, it will be fatal to wait and to remain and to wait and see. And I'm telling you, the most likely outcome of that waiting will be that Ruto will be sworn in for a second term.
But I'm telling you, Professor, when I say you wait and see, I don't mean
Do nothing.
do nothing.
But Prof,
Yes.
Things will be done.
as it is right now,
Yes.
the president doesn't have favor amongst a large part of the population.
True.
Yeah.
100% true.
Isn't that indication enough that surely something is bound to happen in
It's
2027?
not
No,
enough to
no.
make Ruto lose in 2027.
It is
There is
Isn't
enough
that
anger in the country.
indication enough?
There's enough anger in the country. One term is real. It is spread across the country, but that's not how politics works. You
One
have
term
to
the chance-
you have to translate that anger into sufficient votes to remove Ruto from power. It's not enough that people are saying one term.
Have you heard of
That
the
can
term,
remove Ruto from power.
the term of wave in our politics?
Yeah.
All right.
You have to turn this one term thing into a really rainbow movement and wave of 2002. At that point, all that will be required is a single presidential candidate. And that person will beat Ruto. And if you think people are saying one term, Ruto will go, I have very bad news.
I feel like, Professor, we're actually heading there.
Yes. If we had there,
Let me respond this thing of a single opposition candidate. You see, again, we are not internalizing where we are. In 2002, it was important to have a single opposition candidate because the system that we had then was a simple majority. Moi will win as president with 33% of the votes. The opposition combined will get 67%. The laws then provided for only a simple majority.
Yeah.
We are now operating in a different setup. It is 50% plus one. William Ruto is not competing to be the simple majority winner. He is competing to get 50% plus one of Kenyans voting for him. His competition is to get 9 million votes minimum. 9 million votes. So irrespective of what the competition is doing, he must come to the room with 9 million votes. So his task is to go and find 9 million votes. I assure you, it will be a miracle for William Ruto to get even 4 million votes. In the last election, he had 7.1 million votes. He has lost almost, at conservative estimates, 4.3 million of those votes. You're asking him to go and make it 9. Irrespective of what even the opposition can just sit quiet. Even if you tell him to run on his own, his duty will be to get 50% plus what, 9 million votes.
You could get 10.
He cannot.
You can get 10.
You see,
So, and to explain this, it is even in the nation's interest, if you ask me, for this particular election,
Yeah.
to have multiple candidates as opposed to a single opposition. It is in the interest. Because then you are able to mop up people to vote for these formations, and the more they are voting, even for their own formations, the more they are taking away
From
William Ruto. Yeah. Machangi running, for example, if you were to use legacy politics as a barometer, why is that the problem of the young people? If you use legacy politics barometers, assuming we are doing tribal politics, as they are saying, Gachagua running, the number one loser there becomes William Ruto. So the person in problem, who in terms of the path to power, his path to power keeps narrowing every day, is William Ruto.
Never.
He is narrowing every single day and is losing
Hire me, you
opportunities.
Please hire me.
But I conclude by saying this.
You don't hire me, you are
No. It's not about hiring anybody.
City.
Because
Ona
I
kazi
don't-
imepatikana.
Professor, ngoja kidogo.
The fact that the young people didn't hire you and they delivered a successful revolution, then those services may not be needed
But let me
in this political context.
but Willis, what you say may be true now. We're now discussing politics. Between now and the end of the year, my friend, is a very long time.
Extremely
in
long
politics.
time in politics.
Okay? When I say that they're an unproven lot, the Gen Zs, it is not to underestimate their ability, but I am served by history. 8 million people did not vote in the last election, registered voters. The majority were young people. This thing which has changed, because there are more people who've entered that bracket of voting. This thing which has changed, which will now galvanize them to do what they didn't do in 2022. What exactly is it? Because these are people with a short attention span.
No.
Let me also, before then you take the two.
Okay.